Mu nè. Quá bình thường. Lựu đạn nè, né đi. Khói nè. Khu B. Khu B. Khói nè. Lựu đạn né đi.
Ôi giời, sai. Cố lên.
Khói nè. Lựu đạn né đi.
Bảo đánh B rồi. Lựu đạn né đi. Quá bình thường. Cũng tạm được. Theo tôi nào. Khói nè. Mu nè. Rồi, A rồi. Ván này đánh A này. Nghỉ lắm. Cẩn thận A hơn. Ô,
Lựu đạn né đi.
như vậy lúa. Chạy mít rồi. bắt đầu lãi rồi.
Khoa.
Lại đến map này là ngon. Ngon ngon ngon.
Khoa. Khói nè.
Ôi à. Đây à, nó cũng thục ghê thế. Móc đi. Địt mẹ thằng ngu. Mò mò.
Khói nè. Lựu đạn nè, né đi. Mù nè.
Rồi ôi, cửa sổ 1K31. Dân chỉ 60. Này.
Khu B. Khói nè. Lựu đạn nè, né đi. Mù nè.
Win rồi.
Khói nè. Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Lên đây rồi. B3. Thằng này nó cứ mò kiểu gì ấy.
Khói nè. đạn nè, né đi. Đã đặt bom ở khu B. Fire in the hole. Lựu đạn. Fire in the hole. Smoking grenade. Quá bình thường.
Tốt.
Cần hỗ trợ. Khu B. Khói nè. Lựu đạn, né đi. Khói nè. Mua nè. Thấy bom nè, ở đây nè. Thắng rồi, progress cứu nào. A site. Ok, cứu nào. A site. Khói nè. Fire in the hole. Khói nè. Quá bình thường. Cũng tạm được.
Sao đi 3 thằng mid à? Ui, thế mà được có 22.
Lựu đạn, lấy đi.
Cửa B.
Thắng rồi, progress cứu nào.
Chạm phát sóng à? Ui, team mình quả này toang. Quả này toang rồi.
Ok, tiến lên nào. Smoking bomb. Khói nè. Smoking bomb. Quá bình thường.
1C. Đi xa. Ghét của team ác thế nhở? Team mình có bắn được không vậy?
Mission fail. Blacklist win. Bomb has been planted. Ok, tiến lên nào. Khói nè. Smoking bomb.
Ấy. Phải lèo thế. Bắn láo nhở? Biết team mình yếu nó bắn láo quá.
Fire in the hole. Smoking bomb.
Bắn được đấy.
Có bom rồi. Khói nè. Lên làm cover. Khói nè. Khói nè. Fire in the hole. Cover. Võ mồm. Quá bình thường. Fire in the hole. Smoking bomb. Fire in the hole. Lựu đạn, né đi. Lựu đạn, né đi. Đồng ý. Bom ở đây nè. Mu nè. Mu nè. Có hàng nè. Bom ở đây nè. Flash bomb. Flash bomb.
Bắn trượt.
Quẩy nó nào. Khói nè.
Hay là một C.
Bomb has been planted. Bomb on site A. Fire in the hole.
Rep import em với anh. Tí nữa nha em ơi, xong like xong like.
Lên làm cover. Khói nè. Lựu đạn, né đi. Fire in the hole. Lựu đạn, né.
Thật là mồm. Thằng toàn mồm đó.
Copy that. Flash bomb.
Chết. Sao lên.
Huan. Fire in the hole.
Sai à.
Mission failed. Blacklist win.
Ghê nhờ. Nam bi.
Khu B. Lên, 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 lên. Smoking grenade. Fire in the hole. Khói nè. Khói nè. Fire in the hole. Lựu đạn nè, né đi. Lựu đạn nè, né đi. Mu nè.
Mẹ. Khó quá.
Ok, tiếng nào? Smoking grenade.
Bên đâu?
Khói nè. Lựu đạn nè, né đi. Khu B. Mù nè. Khó nè.
Thì phải nghe tiếng đằng sau mà. Nhà B. Hay. Lỗi quá. Nếu biết nó đi vào từ lúc nào.
Khói nè. Làm tốt lắm. Khó nè.
Đạch. Còn gầm. Commit. Hồi sinh. Bay.
Khói nè.
Khó vãi chưởng.
Lựu đạn nè, né đi. Quá bình thường.
Chỉ phải 1 máu cơ.
Khói nè. Vỡ ốc mồm. Khu B. Khu A.
Khó rồi, còn 2 thằng tốt nó khó lắm.
Khu A. Lựu đạn nè, né đi. Mù nè.
Đi mẹ lỗ á chứ. Trận này 3 thằng âm mạng, 3 thằng top cuối âm mạng, 2 thằng top thì không đỡ được. Thua đau thế.
Theo tôi nào.
Này tính ra cũng chả lãi được mấy.
Khói nè. Mù nè. Lựu đạn, né đi. Khói nè. Lựu đạn, né đi.
Vãi trưởng xuyên khói đỏ luôn.
You don't have a drug problem. You don't have a drug problem because...
Well, that was back then. 13 grand was way more.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? He's
Yeah,
saying
I
like
know.
you haven't hit... Someone else said this to me, someone you know actually, said the thing with Artie is...
Everyone has the thing with Artie.
Artie hasn't hit rock bottom. The problem is he's doing drugs and stuff, but he's doing the best he's ever done in his career.
Right, that's a bad.
So,
that's
bad.
thing. But here, this is why I have something that I'm. Here's what I listen to a lot of the show.
Right.
I'm begging you to do this.
Go
I
ahead.
really, and I will comply with this, and it's unbelievable because I'm saying to do this. No other work accuses someone of being a heroin addict and doesn't accept random drug tests.
Right.
I will.
We don't want your random drug test.
Why?
Because Artie, you're missing the point.
Listen.
You don't even
listen
ever
to
have to lie to me. You can tell me when you're on heroin
Well,
because
I'm not.
I don't care.
Well, I talk to you 90% on the air.
Because
I don't
listen to
feel
me.
like telling people out there I'm doing heroin.
I
That's
care
the
about
problem.
your health and all that, but one of the things I've said, even when they approached me about an intervention, I said, Artie does a good job with me. I don't have a problem. You guys have a problem
I know,
with
but
Artie.
here's
I don't.
rock bottom. If you want to
Yeah.
accept that guy's advice, because
Right.
Chris Rock came in here too, and he's seen a lot of people in his life who've gone through this. He
Right.
said, "Look, you're gonna have to fire him. That's the only way to get rid of
But
him."
I don't want to fire you.
Okay, well, then listen. Then you're gonna have to keep dealing with this because
I'm not dealing with anything. You're doing fine.
all right, well then why don't stop if I'm not here, don't talk about it on the air then.
No,
I mean,
you have to. If you don't show up, I got to go, hey, there's a reason the guy's not here.
yeah, well then play Blue Iris blowing somebody. You don't have to talk about it
I can't say to my
4 hours a day.
audience, hey, Artie's not here. We don't know what's going on. I mean,
Right, but that could be a 10-minute conversation. It doesn't have to be 4 hours of the show.
I'm just saying you don't have to lie to me. You know, I read your book. I left you a lot of messages.
Yeah, by the way,
book
thank
is great.
you for those.
The book was great. I mean, really, really great. I love it. I recommend it to everyone. But, man, it got me so sad for you. I mean, there's a lot of good laughs and everything, but
There's a lot of shit in there.
I read the book. I said, geez, I said to Beth, I didn't even realize how heavy your problem was. Like, you know, I know I've heard all those stories, but like when it's all in the book and written down like that, it kind
Laid
of
out
hit me.
like that, yeah.
Yeah, I just said, you know, poor Artie's going through freaking hell with this stuff. And I said, if he needs time off, he can take it.
Right.
I
And
didn't
you
mean
said that
that.
before, though. You said that before.
I did, but I mean, that's why when I heard you were in, you know, so-called rehab.
Rehab is the word everybody's hung up on. I
Right.
went to a place to get off drugs, but it's
Right.
not called a rehab. But it was hell for me, you know,
Right.
and it worked right till now. But
Let me ask you something. Why did you have different expected return dates?
because here's what happened. My sister is not talking to me right now because I promised her I'd go for 3 weeks.
Right.
But listen, I mean, you know, I don't know if you. I mean, Howard, I know you can relate to this with work, although you've never had to deal with other problems. I wanted to get back this week because there's a big thing going on in my career right now. There's a Rolling Stone profile going on, and if I couldn't be back this week, who knows when that's going to happen? They said, look, we're going to lose the article. You know?
Right.
So I was like, I'm going to get it together, and if I'm still sober, I'm going to come back and try to be here for that. The reporter wanted to see me do stand up, so I have a gig next week in Florida, and I said, well, come to that, and she said that's too late.
Oh.
So I said, well, what if I book gigs at Caroline's for the weekend of the 8th and 9th? And she said, okay, that's better. And I'll get back. I'll get back to Howard first. Because I said, I'm not going to do a stand-up gig without doing the show first. So that's why
I
I'm
respect
back.
your sister, though. I mean, you are putting her through hell. I realize
know.
that in the book. I
I
realize
know.
what you're doing to your mother and your sister ain't right.
It's terrible. Why do you, I mean, listen,
Yeah.
I throw money at the situation, but
Right.
they don't care, you know, about that. They
No.
want me to be healthy.
Yeah, no,
you know?
I mean, I think in a way, even like Stacy, I don't know Stacy, so I'm probably talking out of my ass.
Right.
But she probably can't even get into a relationship with a guy because she's so worried about you.
Well, I'm starting to get hit with that now, and you
Yeah.
know, I love my sister, but I refuse to accept that kind
Really?
of guilt. I refuse. You know, look, there's my sister is the best catch on the planet. She's beautiful. She's
I agree.
smart. She's
Yeah.
got a great job. She makes money. You know, it's she's met a couple of guys who were, quite frankly, assholes. It's not nothing to do with my life, you know, and it's hard for a single woman to get a good man nowadays. And my sister has standards. I don't mind that, but you know. I'm dealing with a lot of guilt,
Right.
okay? And
Did they get into any therapy with you over there? Like, did they talk to you about, like, maybe you're feeling guilty? Because when I read the book,
Yes,
it
of
became
course.
a couple of things became very clear to me from your
Yeah.
book. Number one, you're feeling tremendous guilt not being there, of course, for your father when he fell off the ladder, because
Right.
that was your job to hold the ladder.
That was the main
and you
thing.
started college
Right.
and, you know, all that. Secondly, I was going to tell you this. Orlando Jones ain't calling you back, although you say he did now.
He
Because,
tried to call me. I don't know. I got to
Right,
see.
but he ain't calling you back because you put him through hell.
Right.
I mean, the guy, he's probably afraid of you.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't see that.
Well,
'cause-
no, listen, Howard, of course that
Yeah.
went through my mind.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it
Guy
sounds.
hears your voice on his voicemail and gets the shit.
I mean, no, but
He's
I
probably like, Jesus Christ.
figured that out.
Yeah.
Because I was there when I was putting him through hell.
And I want to interview the guy who used his credit card when you shit all over the bed. You know, when
well,
you-
okay, well, that's Josh.
yeah, because I got to interview him because, I mean,
That's Josh or Tara, one of the two.
I'm sure after you shit all over the bed, they must have called him and said, "Hey, dude, you shit all over the bed."
Well, I'll tell you what, I did a couple years later when I was back in L.A. doing the Norm show. I played in a poker game with that guy,
Right.
And he never brought it up to me. And
Nice.
I'm pretty sure I asked him, and he went, They never said anything about it.
Oh, really?
So,
Oh,
you know.
so it's
Well,
not
I
a good
guess
story.
the hotel never says anything when people shit.
Yeah,
the bed.
I think they wanted our business again. I mean, we took over. It was you know what? I think it's still there. It's a little piece of shit in Malibu, but it's nice because it's right on the ocean. You know.
So we were right when you came in and told us that you had a 4:30 in the morning doctor's appointment, that there was no doctor's appointment.
When I went to the guy to get a doctor's note. I
Oh.
know a guy that will give you a doctor's note if you want it, and
Yeah.
I went there, you know, to get it.
To get a doctor's note for what?
Well, just in case I needed it at work.
Oh, heroin?
For no, not a prescription. A note saying, "Look, I saw Artie. I'm a doctor."
Oh.
You know,
So
signed Epstein's mother. You know, the guy.
So what was happening
He's
that
a
day?
shady guy.
Oh, what was happening that day? For real?
Well, I was throwing up from a lot of drinking and everything else. And
What else are you
listen,
doing besides
I had this acid reflux, which is away now. And the doctor's note guy said you might have a bleeding ulcer. That's why I'm saying, oh fuck, you know.
So what else
I
were
was
you doing?
sick.
What else were you doing besides drinking? What
I
else
was
were you
taking
on?
a lot of painkillers.
Oh, you were?
A lot of painkillers.
What kind of
Which
pain
are
were you in?
opiates. You know, it's like pills for heroin.
Yeah. What do you think's going to happen to you?
Vicodin and Percocet are.
Where do you think we're going with all this, honestly?
I don't know, Howard.
Do you
Book two.
Oy vey.
No, I got a lot. I got a lot.
I want
I
to
got
see
a
you
lot.
survive. Should I be doing something, man? Because I don't know what to do about
I got a
this.
lot
Well,
left
he's
over.
saying
for
he
book
wants you to drug test him.
Yeah, all right, I'll drug test
Well, that's
you.
what you're saying. What should I do? Listen, if
I'll
you do a
drug test
random
you.
drug test, the first one I fail, I'll leave the show.
Okay.
Okay.
Would that help you?
And that's it.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, what about
because he wants to leave.
because he wants to leave the show.
But then if you
No,
want to
no,
leave the
no,
show,
I
you know
don't
you
want to
can leave
leave.
whenever you want.
I don't want to leave the show. Come on.
I think she's
Good
onto something.
excuse.
Oh, stop it! I don't want to leave the show.
Why would having me drug like because
If
you
I
think
see
of me
what
as
they're
your
giving me at
boss?
Caroline's this weekend, I don't want to leave
Art,
the show.
is that because you think of me as your boss? Like, is you need a boss
Well,
to do
Howard,
that for
listen,
you?
I think
'Cause I don't
It's a
kind of feel like
daddy
your
code.
boss.
All right. Well, then let if one of the other executives wants.
But I don't
to-
think they're not looking at you like they're like, hey,
Howard, you're saying what should I do? I'm
Yeah.
giving you an example. That's all
Okay.
I know how
All
to
right.
do. You want me to? You're not
All
gonna
right, I'll
yell at
drug
me?
test you.
If you want to randomly
But
drug
what are you
test
gonna
me,
do
that's
if
it.
he?
Okay, what
all
about a
I
2-week
got it, I got it.
suspension?
No.
Without
You
pay?
wanted that.
No. I got it. I got
I
it.
wanna
I
be
got it.
suspended.
When I have to go to Miami?
Then
I
drug
know.
test me.
No. He has to go to real rehab.
All right. Here's the deal. Here
No,
we
but I
go.
can't do stand up for 2 months.
All right,
That's
here's your
right.
deal.
That's
Here's your
right.
deal.
Okay.
All right,
No
we're going to
stand-up.
drug test you.
All right.
All right, listen to this. Robin's got something going.
His
Good
wife,
for you.
Robin's Micah. Why is the
Your
one person?
conscience.
Why is the one person in the room who thinks
If
logically
you
after
fail your
Micah?
drug test,
I'm your conscience.
How about
I
this?
know.
If you
Believe me,
fail
I
your-
hear your voice. Believe me.
if you fail your drug test, you have to make out with high-pitched Mike.
No. that's
That's not going to happen. Why? So what are you afraid? You're not
Why
gonna
would you
fail.
want to kill high
We've
pitched
already
Micah?
had a colonic.
All right, here you go. Here's
I
what
probably,
happened.
he's a virgin. I've had more on my ass than high pitched Mike.
The day Stacy's going to like this.
Yeah.
The day you fail your drug test.
Yes.
And I don't know what these drug tests even pick up. Do they pick up everything?
Well, there's a lot of urban legends about drug tests. One is weed stays for 30 days.
Go ahead.
Coke is supposed to be 3 days.
Go ahead.
Booze is 24 hours.
Okay.
And
Look at how he knows.
And the rest.
Well, you have to.
Well,
That's not enough.
and if you
It's
drink, I'll tell you what. You know what can get Coke out of your system, and maybe even weed. No, Coke is if you drink. You got to drink like a half a gallon of vinegar before the drug test.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, and you won't. All these junkie kids who I went to high school with, a couple of them played baseball with me. They'd be at baseball practice chugging vinegar. Like, what are you doing? I got a piss
Would it
test.
pick up the painkillers?
That I don't know. I don't know. Those are opiates. I guess it also depends on how much you take.
And what about? I heard rumors you're into cough syrup. Is that true?
That's like a no, not like the painkillers. No, cough syrup.
that
I would
pick
have
it
to.
up?
I would have to drink 3.5 gallons of it to get high. I got in a situation with that where it was like a mental thing where I thought if I didn't have it like a teddy bear, I couldn't perform. I started thinking I'm going to lose my voice on the weekends to do stand-up.
Oh.
But isn't that alcohol cough syrup? Because I knew a
It's
guy.
not even alcohol. It's codeine.
Yeah, I worked with a DJ who was addicted to that. He used to drink tons of cough syrup during his show. I mean, this guy had a real problem.
It's a painkiller.
Right.
It's codeine.
And,
So will it pick
and
it
a cough suppressant.
So if I give you
And
a
a
drug
cough
test,
suppressant.
will it pick it up?
Absolutely.
Oh, well.
Sure, that's codeine. That's an
Okay.
opiate. That's
All
an
right.
opiate. And morphine's in the shit I was taking.
All right. So if you fail your random drug test here,
Okay.
the deal is
I got to go to regular rehab.
you got to go for a month.
a
month?
30
A month.
day
30 days.
lockdown.